Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having a great start to your Tuesday morning. I just finished my live stream with the Learn Plan Profit group, and it was a pretty successful day. Exceeded my daily goal once again. I'm just going to show you kind of like what led to my success today, talk a little bit about what it is that I'm currently trading, and give you a little bit more insight on that. So this is my overall P&L on the day. So I was up over $1,000. I just took an open position, so I'm down about $14 on that. So I'm right below the $1,000 mark, so $995.04. I have an open position on ticker symbol DGAS with about 200 shares. I'm going to explain to you a little bit about that on why I took that position. But pretty much I'll just do that right now. Same thing kind of with yesterday, right? There is showing signs of a consolidation pattern. I made a majority of my money, and I'll show you guys this right now. I haven't taken, well, I guess I thought I didn't take that many positions. These are my filled orders this morning. A majority of them, of my positions were during pre-market hours. You guys can check this out. My average position size is about 200 to 300 shares. And I'll show you my overall P&L. Okay, so now I'm up. So now I should be up over $1,000 on the day. Let's check this out. Yeah, $1,031. Sweet. And now it's showing signs of an uptrend. I'm going to buy about 300 more. Let's check this out. Here we go. Where are we at? Let's check it. All right. So it's showing signs of an uptrend. Why would I add to my position? Again, the MACD is showing signs of an uptrend. We're getting a little bit more signs of this thing making higher highs. The really cool thing about this is that, the pattern that I've recognized with this one is that it was showing signs of a descending pattern getting rejected by this overall SMA line. That's a form of risk, investing in something that's a descending pattern, but altogether, it has been consolidating and bouncing around the low points right around $50 and the high points right around $51. So the margin of profit in my eyes were worth it for a quick little day trade. I made a majority of my money on ticker symbol UGAS. UGAS is the one that's showing signs of a little bit more of an uptrend pattern. On this one, I was able to make $943. And yeah, I mean, I kept it really simple. Again, it was really pushing up during pre-market hours. I was not able to take advantage. I did not wake up early enough to be able to take advantage of this. That would have been a really nice, push to be able to have woken up at like 5 and ridden this all the way back up to have made nearly 10% at its peak. It stayed true to the middle VWAP and that top VWAP indicator, and really that EMA line. I really did not get in until it started to consolidate. It had a sell-off right before the market opened. I was able to buy the dip. I sold. You guys can look at my limit orders on when I sold exactly, but I sold a little bit too early. It pushed up all the way up to like around 158. Sold right back off, bought in again, and then sold right as the market opened. The Learn Plan Profit group was able to see that. I was like up $811 if I'm not mistaken. I locked in profits, it sold off, I took a position on DGAS, and that's how I ended at like, that $1,000 mark. As of right now, some of you guys might be asking, Ricky, why are you taking a position on DGAS when UGAS is showing signs of an uptrend? Very quick breakdown, and I just want to explain to you guys why. Again, this is a reason on why I took a position. It doesn't mean that you have to as well. If it doesn't make sense to you, then that's another reason on why you should completely stay away from this, right? But what I like to focus on are patterns, right? So I'm going to go back to my drawing tool. I'm going to go right here and go to my trend line tool. And the really cool thing about this is that during pre-market hours, I identified that, again, it would bounce right around this like 154, 155 area, right? So here, around here, right? And then it would peak out right around this like 158 area. So now we're approaching that 158 area once again. So some people within the Learn Plan Profit chat and TechBot Solutions chat were asking again, is this a change of direction? Is this showing signs of you guys making higher highs? I mean, you guys is pushing up, but it's back at the same resistance that it was before. This thing can 100% push up to 160, just like it did during pre-market hours. No question about it. Its direction is in that favor. It's attractive, right? And there it goes. It's definitely pushing up. The thing that I'm taking into consideration is how overbought it is. Look at the MACD, look at the RSI, and how it's bound to pull back before it continues to uptrend. At least that's what its previous patterns have showed me. I could be completely wrong, and then I'll have to cut losses on ticker symbol on DGAS and kind of go from there. But altogether, I tried to identify this kind of like horizontal pattern, the low points, right, the high points, and I could see that UGAS is not necessarily a good deal right now, right? Looking a little bit more on ticker symbol DGAS, right, we could see that it's a descending pattern, so that's why I'm not saying that it's a good deal, but it's a little bit more on the oversold side. and it's bound to, based off previous patterns of what it showed today, to most likely try to push right back up to that overall SMA line. Again, I could be completely wrong, and that's what could cause a sell-off, right? And then I'll have to end up cutting losses. But altogether, I feel like based on how I've been trading it during, the pre-market hours and for the, 2 hours that the market has been open, a little bit less than 2 hours, I've been doing pretty well, right? I've been trading natural gas ETFs very aggressively for the past couple of weeks. I had my largest week last week, which was $13,000. And I closed a little bit over $2,000 trading yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So feel free to check that out if you guys haven't done so already. But I just wanted to provide some insight, not only on what led to my success on being up $1,000 on the day, but altogether, also giving you some insight on an open position, right? One of the 3 focuses that we had today within the Learn Plan Profit Chat is talking about the importance of confidence and the reassurance that you have when taking a position. And one of the biggest tips that we would have for someone that's just getting started, that isn't fully confident with what it is that they're doing, to really accommodate and manage the position size that you are taking. If you don't feel comfortable with the pattern, if you don't feel comfortable with the overall direction of what it is that you're investing in, then there's nothing wrong with not taking a position, right? Or if you just want to get some skin in the game, but don't know and don't fully understand the direction of where this specific stock or ETF is going, then just to get a very small position, or just get what I do is the average up approach. So I will take a small position and I'll wait for it to confirm the uptrend, and then I'll add more to my position with the understanding that it doesn't have to actually confirm that uptrend. But because my position size is so small, that if there's a break of pattern, I can simply cut losses and move on from there. But yeah, that's really just it. So why does your TOS say December 3rd? Where does it go? Let's do localized. I'm not too sure why I did that. Eastern Standard Time, localized time. I don't know if it was because I was traveling. I was in Salt Lake City, Utah yesterday. So that was pretty weird. But yeah, so we're all good there. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions with what it is that we do here. I really hope that this video was somewhat insightful. Again, I'm pretty sure that I'm down on my position right now. So I'm down overall on the open about a little bit over $100. So there we go. And I'm just going to wait for the reversal to happen. So if it ends up happening, great. If not, and it continues to sell off, then I'll keep you guys up to date. So thank you guys again for your time. If there's anything that I can do to better assist you, feel free to click the links down below to stay connected. The first link is, I talked about them, the Learn Plan Profit Group. They get to watch me trade live every single morning. If you like the way that I trade, if you've watched any of my other videos and like the way that I break things down, and you would like to work with me on a closer basis, then be sure to click that first link in the description and learn a little bit more about what it's like to watch me trade live, being a part of our group chat, and being able to message me on a daily basis, and then access to the Learn Plan Profit lesson library. We also have a free group, TechBot Solutions, over 160,000 members, 170,000 members. It's that third link in the description, and feel free to check that out. Also, if you guys have any questions about market FAQs or Robinhood or Webull, we do have a new blog set up, so be sure to click that fifth link in the description to learn a little bit more about that. Okay, so we have a question. What's going on, man? Let's see. Okay, so Christian saying that you have a question, Ricky, but I don't see a question. So, all right. If you have a question, just message me on Discord if that's cool. So thank you guys again for your time. I'm going to go grab some breakfast right now. I wish you guys an amazing rest of your Tuesday. Let's lock in those profits. Let's keep it simple. And let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy.